So, hey guys, Expectrum here, and today, it isn't today, but I'm gonna play Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive if you're European, and we're gonna start with the Green Hill Zone. There's not much to say about this level except that it's easy, it's fun, and it's really, really fucking green. It's green everywhere, with the grass and the trees and yeah, and flowers. So yeah. So what do I have to say? Suppose I'm gonna start with the game itself, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's an iconic game, especially when it was back then in 1992. It's certainly a classic, but I consider all of the Sonic games for the Mega Drive, well, not all of them, but the trilogy. By trilogy I mean Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. As all of them, all of them are classics in their own way. And I'm gonna play. I'm actually gonna play all three of them. I was gonna say that I was gonna play all of the Sonic games for the Mega Drive, but no, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna play Sonic Spinball or that cheesy ass Robotnik spin-off. I'm also not gonna play Sonic CD because I don't own a Sega CD. So I'm just gonna stick to these three games, and to anyone who ever says that Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are two different games, look, it's the same fucking game, only divided in two parts, and you can actually put them together. You can stick them together, so that doesn't really count. Okay, it's the same game. It's the same game. And yeah, in comparison to Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog is probably the hardest. And this is true. Sonic 2 is easy, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles is really easy. By the way, here's a secret passage, and you jump, and you get 20 rings and a shield, and then you get the light shoes, and you get Sonic on crack, in which he runs really fast and gets really vulnerable to hits, just as just shown. By the way, I do apologize if my accent is a little bit too off. I mean, I don't think it's too off, but it's not perfect. It sounds a little strange, I know, but let's just say English is my first language, okay? And for someone whose first language isn't English, I think I'm doing really good. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I don't really own a Sega CD. I mean, I do have Sonic CD on an emulator, but I just don't want to do it. And besides, when I play these games, I feel obliged to show you how you fucking do it, what's the proper way of beating the game, and I can't do that on Sega CD, on Sonic CD. I can do that, however, on Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I still don't know that about Sonic 2 because, well, here's why. As you can see, these are the special stages, and all the special stages exist for the purpose of getting a Chaos Emerald. I can do that. I can get the Chaos Emerald in Sonic the Hedgehog, and I can definitely do that on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because, the special stages in both those games are not really difficult. It's not hard, it's not challenging. But in Sonic 2, you have no fucking clue how difficult it is. It's a nightmare. And, yeah. I'm already gonna get the second emerald, and yeah. Quickly enough. Oh, for fuck's sake, just... I mean, it's a little bit awkward to move during the special stage. You can get the emerald, okay? You can always get the emerald, but sometimes it's just, you know. But it's done, so yeah. 2 emeralds, 2 acts, simple. By the way, we're gonna go now to Act 3, and what you get? Instant invulnerability. Or invincibility. I mean, you're not invulnerable or invincible. I mean, if you fall out in the if you do fall into a bottomless pit, or if you get squashed, you do die. And you can also drown, but, you know, we're gonna leave water till later. Okay, that was not the most gracious of falls. Not quite what I had in mind, but whatever. By the way, you probably, as you watch this video, you probably think that I play Sonic way too slow, but that I'm playing the Green Hill Zone way too slow. But Green Hill Zone is probably the only level, and I mean the only level, where I can do a really fucking good speedrun. I do 29 seconds in Act 1, 26 seconds in Act 2, and then about a minute in Act 3. By the way, I missed an extra life over there, and I don't want to miss it, so I go back all the way to the place I was before. By the way, no mention, please no mention to Hotel California, as I said, place I was before. So I jump here, and then I realized right there I went too far, so I just jumped to get the extra life, which I do. By the way, I have 7 lives, but yeah, you have no fucking idea. I'm gonna get a lot more in Sonic 2, and then in Sonic 3 and Knuckles you're gonna lose your shit, because I'm gonna get over 50. I know that I'm gonna get over 50 extra lives in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You can get that many. You can probably get even more. You can get over 60. You can probably even get over 70 if you try hard enough. So, yeah. By the way, I'm gonna show you a tip on how to beat the boss in this level, because apparently a lot of people have trouble with it. I don't understand why, but here's how. You jump at the right time, you jump again at the right time so you can get that invincibility. You jump to the right ledge or whatever, wait for the guy to show up, and when he finally shows up, you beat the shit out of him. That's how you do it. And as you can see, after like 10 seconds of fight, it's already over, because invincibility. Anyway, this level is done. I hope you've enjoyed it, and well, see you in Marble Zone in my next video. Hope you enjoyed it, and see ya.